What up? Jeff here with all my Bitcoin renegades. And tonight we're just going to do a quick little video. I'm not going to do a lot of technical analysis tonight. I got my buddy over here, Elry, who's coming to hang out with me tonight. You want to say hi, Elry? There he is over there. Just say hi to everybody. This is my homie, Elry. Been a friend of mine. Yeah, been a friend of mine for a long time. He believes in God. He's a good friend of mine. My Christian mentor actually introduced me to him, Ed Stiles. So we've been friends for probably about what 7 years now. So and he does a lot of Christian music. So maybe I'll put one on my video one day. Who knows? One of his tracks. So this is the homie though. All right. So that's Elry, and he misses Ren too. But tonight, let's. Okay. So tonight I want to talk about the internet computer and ICP, why it's going to be $10 by summer of 2023. So if you haven't noticed and haven't been on Twitter for the last couple of days, oh, you can go sit down. Thanks. So if you haven't been really following the story of ICP right now, we just had a massive Bitcoin integration happen, which basically means that ICP can interact with Bitcoin directly on the Bitcoin blockchain. This is something we have been preparing for and waiting for, basically, since I can remember making content for ICP. The cool thing is more big influencers like BitBoy Crypto, and I'm sure other influencers are going to start coming on board right and left, as Internet Computer survives the attack by FTX. It survives a lot of that massive dumping that happened from $750 all the way down to $3.50. But if you look at cryptos like Luna, there was an absolute devastation that happened. And that's what happens when a crypto either disappears or with Internet Computer, it went down about 99%, which is crazy. And most people wouldn't want to invest in something that went down 99% unless knowing the reason why. And I think that is the main reason why we are talking about the FTX, how they, were trading it 4 days before it was even an actual crypto. They manipulated the price to pump it up so that they could just short it all the way down. And because it was a Solana competitor, basically FTX held the most Solana out of anybody. So what they did is they used Solana to dump ICP, one, so they could short it all the way to the ground. They were trying to destroy it and trying to make Solana do better. So that failing and showing that ICP can not only handle a bear market, but it can handle an all-out attack by an enemy or by multiple enemies, right? And so I really believe in this project. I believe in the people that are behind it. I think more skilled people are coming to the area of ICP from other cryptos. I think the next 10 years is going to be a massive movement in the world towards crypto. I think Elon Musk buying Twitter is going to set a catalyst of the world. He's integrating blockchain with social media. That's the next big industry, is the social fi industry. So if you think about all of those things, Internet Computer is making a way to make free speech a legit thing on a blockchain where you cannot censor it. So that's the point of free speech, right? You should be able to say whatever you want, basically without threatening somebody, but basically saying whatever you want and not being censored. That is what we need as a right for, not only the United States, but the world. And I think with blockchain, that's the only way that that can happen, because once you get a centralized person in the way that can ban, they will. If you give somebody an opportunity to steal money, most people will. That's what I'm saying. ICP makes it so where you don't have to trust the people. You're not tempting people by putting $10 billion in front of them and saying, don't steal it, please. I trust you, don't steal it. And then putting $10 billion in their hands, and they're human, right? And there's no excuse for them to do that, but they're human. So they take the $10 billion and do whatever they want with it instead of what it's supposed to be for. So that kind of thing can hurt the space, but I think we needed to learn that in order to move on, to realize we need a decentralized model that can do the same thing. I guarantee that the Internet Computer is going to save $2 billion if people use it the way that they're supposed to. Why? Because there's $2 billion in bridge hacks in the last 2 years. So if you think about it, the internet computer fixes that right now. That would save $2 billion in the next 2 years. So that right there brings $2 billion of value to the ICP Bitcoin integration. So that on top of the already $1.2 billion market cap that ICP has, and we have a juggernaut here in our hands. So I really think that we need to understand what ICP is before we invest in it. Just because it is one of those technological advancements that only happen every now and again. Like we had the Bitcoin that was created, right? Then we had kind of Ethereum. After that, there wasn't a whole lot of advancements in crypto. We might have had new like proof of network, or like proof of what is it, delegated stake. They have proof of delegated stake now, and they have all these other kinds that are working. But the one that is the newest and the best is how Internet Computer does it. They use kind of a proof of identity and then also a kind of proof of stake method combined. So it's kind of this new technology that has emerged because of Bitcoin and Ethereum. It's the next upgrade in the crypto technology, which is ICP, and people are starting to notice it. It wouldn't surprise me if like Tesla started using it as payments. That's why I think we need like Flexa or a payment system to be added, or figure out how to use ICP itself as a payment system, which it already probably can. These are things that I would like to ask Dominic about, right? But do me a favor, smash that like button. We're only going to be here for a minute talking. I think I'm going to leave it under 10 minutes. But what I want you guys to do for me today is just do a little bit of research. Find out, go look at the roadmap for ICP. This is what I would recommend. If you're kind of on the edge, I don't know if you want to buy ICP or not, go look at the roadmap. Look at what they've promised. Look at what they've done. Look at everything that they said they were going to do, and look at what they've done. And that's one of the only ways to know if a crypto is going to succeed or not. If they have a roadmap set before it, they're fixing a massive problem in the industry. If you watch my video that I did last night, it's probably one of the best videos I've ever done. It shows why we need the ICP Bitcoin integration in a major, massive way right now. So it fixes the biggest problem in crypto. It says that the biggest security risk in crypto right now is cross-chain bridge hacks. And so Internet Computer integrates and it gets rid of the top security risk right now. In DeFi, 69% of the hacks come from cross-chain bridge hacks. So we're getting rid of 69% of the thievery going on in crypto. And that is a massive thing. That's saving not only you money, it's saving me money, and it's saving the crypto industry money. So that's all we have for today. Let's say hi to everybody. What's up, Motivational Sub? Good to see you. Justin, my guy, is always here. What's up? This is going to be a short video, like I said. And F, a lot of the time, hack 2. FW is hard fork of ETH. So Ethereum Classic, we get a lot of these different cryptos because of what they call a fork. So what happens is in crypto, you have to have a consensus. So you have a node model. This nodes over here has to agree with this nodes to make a governance go forward, right? So if you have people that don't agree here and don't agree here, well, what they do is they find their own network. So what they do eventually, if they can't come to an agreement to go forward and they have like a 50-50 split on that, and like half people agree, that's when forks happen. And so with Internet Computer, the cool thing is it doesn't need a fork, for that to happen. Actually, the code upgrades it itself. It is a reverse gas model. It is one of the coolest cryptos in the entire ecosystem. Now go watch BitBoy. Go watch these other guys. But I just know that I was telling you about it almost a year before the big influencers. Just know that. Not saying that they didn't know. They probably had a lot of other stuff on their plate, dealing with a lot of other things. I am lucky to have found ICP when I did. And you are lucky to have found my channel, when you did, because right now, especially if you found it right now, this would have been the best time, or a week ago when it was at $350, it could have been the best time. But even you that bought it $15 and $20 and you're like, yeah, right, we're in the loss now, thanks to you. And this next year, you're all going to be in the profit and all are going to be thanking me. Not financial advice, though. All right, guys, that being said, goodbye. King Love, what's up? And good Bitcoin. Bam!